Hello everyone, Miss York here, and I am very excited to be reading you a story tonight about a very little strange book monster. The story is called Nibbles, the Book Monster, written by Emma Yarlett. And after we read this story today, I'm going to teach you how to make your very own book monster bookmark. Oh! So sit back, relax, and get ready for the story. Nibbles, the Book Monster. Caution, this book bites. This is a story about a little monster called Nibbles. So he's in his little monster cage. Nibbles likes to nibble soap. And Nibbles nibbles socks. Nibbles chomps on rubber ducks. And Nibbles munches clocks. Nibble loves to nibble toes. And Nibbles nibbles hooks. But Nibbles' favorite thing to nibble on is books. Oh no. Where's Nibbles? He's nibbled his way, oh no, out of this book. Oh gosh, can you see him? Where is Nibbles at? I see him. I see Nibbles. Do you see him? Ah, right there. Uh-oh, Nibbles has nibbled his way into someone else's story. Whose story did he nibble into? Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Ooh, I can see him right there. Look, he's gone all the way through the book. First, Goldilocks tried the big bowl of porridge. Ugh, too salty. And then she tried the in-between size bowl of porridge. Ooh, too sweet. Then Goldilocks tried the teeny tiny bowl of porridge, and it was monster! When the Three Bears came home, they were shocked. Someone's eaten my porridge. Someone smashed my chair. Someone's broken everything. It wasn't me. It was a monster. Oh, but look. There's a hole. Poor Goldilocks. Naughty Nibble has nibbled his way into another story. Quick! Let's try and catch him. We can follow him. Little Red Riding Hood. There's his hole. Deep in the dark, dark forest, Little Red found Grandma's cottage. Wait! There's Little Red. If that's Little Red, who is that? Little Red knocked on the door and went inside. Grandma looked very, very strange. Little Red looks a little strange too. That's not Little Red. After a terrible hullabaloo, Grandma was set free from the cupboard. And the big bad wolf was never big or bad ever again. Oh, Nibbles, you've turned me into a chicken. I feel so fluffy. And Nibbles has nibbled his way out. Oh dear, Little Red is not happy. We've really got to catch Nibbles this time. He's making a real mess of things. Let's get him. And he's in another book. I can see his footprints. There it is. What book is this? Jack and the Beanstalk. Let's see what he does. Jack hid just in time. The giant was home. Mr. Giant stomped through his giant door and sat on his giant chair, but something didn't feel quite right. He took a giant sniff and said, Fee, fi, fo, bomb! just bit my body! And they're running away with my goose! Mr. Giant tried to catch the intruder and the golden goose. Come back here! But they managed to escape. And there's Jack saying, I'm out of here. Well, there it is. He bit his way through the story. Fee, fi, fo, fum! I'll get you back for this, you nibbly hooligan! When Jack climbs a giant beanstalk in his back garden, he finds a giant house, a giant golden goose, and a gigantic grumpy giant. Will Jack set the poor goose free? And will he make it home for dinner? Whew! That was a close shave. Hooray! The golden goose is free at last! And it looks like he's taking Nibbles back to his own story. Yay! The golden goose has dropped Nibbles back into his own book. Ouch! Thank you, golden goose. Now quick! Quick, quick, quick! Let's close the crate before Nibbles escapes again. Not today. Whew! Well done. Now you really mustn't take your eyes off Nibbles. Not even... Don't take your eyes off him. Not even for 1 second. Stop. Shh, 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 shh. Do you hear something? What's that noise? Oh. Nibbles! Oh no, not again. He's nibbled his way through the story. The end. I hope you guys liked our story, Nibblers, the Book Monster. And now I'm going to teach you guys how to make your very own book monster. Are you ready? All right. All right, you guys. So to make your own book monster, it's very simple what you will need. First, you will need, I've had some colored paper sitting around at home. And so you're going to need some colored paper, or it could be regular colored paper like printer paper if you want to color your own. So you'll need that. You will need a pair of scissors. Don't cut your hair. And tape or glue. I don't have any glue here, so I just have some tape that will work. And then some type of marker or coloring crayon. All right. So to begin to make your book monster, it's super, super easy. You just need a piece of paper that is shaped in a square. In order to make this square piece of paper, if you only have a long piece of paper, just measure it and make sure all sides are equal. So I think this one is 6 inches on every single side. All right, so we begin with this paper. And what we do is we turn it where the pattern side is down. And we fold it to make a perfect little triangle, okay? Once you fold it to make your perfect little triangle, you'll then crease it, all right? After folding it to make your perfect little triangle, you are going to take one side and fold it to the top of your triangle. And then you'll take another side and fold it to the top of the triangle. And so now we have a perfect little square. Sorry, I'm going to set it down to crease it. And now you should have a good little square, okay? So open it back up. And we can see where those parts were. You take this piece and fold it down to meet the very bottom line of your triangle. And so it looks like this. And now you take that piece that you folded earlier, and you're going to actually fold it down behind that white piece. And you do the same with this side. You fold it up. And you go down behind that piece like you did the other one. Okay. And then you'll just create a crease mark like that. All right, so we got the start of our monster going. Okay. And then we are going to give our monster some teeth because we know Nibbles nibbles through his books. In order to do some teeth, I just use some regular computer paper. If you have school paper, lined paper, that'll work as well. And I just took the paper and cut like 1-inch strip. And it doesn't have to be very long. As long as it's not longer than where your teeth are going to be. So I'll probably actually cut this even smaller. Okay, so I have my little bitty strip, and this is what's going to be the teeth of my monster. So I need to just hold it and cut some teeth into it. I'm just gonna, there's some tooth. There's another tooth. I know it doesn't look like teeth right now, but it will when we're done, hopefully. You can always ask a parent to help you out with this if you need help. But if you're stubborn like me, you'll just make it work. And there. That looks like teeth. Okay. And so now you take your teeth and you kind of stick it up behind where you just folded. And this is where you have to decide if you have tape or glue. So I have tape. So I will take my tape. And I'm going to put a little strip at the top on each side. So here's my tape. I'll put a little strip right there. And a little strip right here. Okay. And then I'm going to slip it up behind my book monsters. And make sure it's stuck down. All right, and so now if I were to show you, it looks like teeth. And then our last step is to give our book monster eyes. And so that same piece of paper I used earlier, I guess I'll just continue cutting this strip. And I'm gonna cut 2 circles out of this little strip. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not the best at cutting out circles, so I'm gonna draw my circles on there first, okay? So I'm gonna draw a circle here. Close enough. Now I'm gonna draw a circle here. Okay, so you can see I drew 2 circles. I'm gonna go ahead and cut those out. And again, you can always ask your parents to help you with this. I'm sure they would be more than happy to help you with a little art project right now. Or an older sister or brother. Okay, so then I cut my circles. I got 2 circles. And I'm going to use a little bit of tape. Again, you can use glue. You don't have to use tape. And I'm going to stick it right here. And then I'm going to get tape for the other one. And do the same thing. And stick it right there. And now I'm going to color some eyeballs for him. You can make him have crazy eyes. You can make him have cross eyes, whatever you want. This is your bookmark. And so, voila. We have a book monster. And as you can see, I'll show you in our book, whenever you're reading a story, if you want to pause because you need to finish doing something or you don't have time, you can just slip your book monster over the page you're reading. Just like that. And he will keep your place until you're able to come back and finish reading the story. So there's our little Nibblers book monster. I hope you had fun with our project today. Feel free to comment below and send me a picture of what yours looks like. I'd love to see it. See you guys tomorrow.